Howdy Tinkernerds! So Halloween was last week and I was trying to think of a project that I could do to scare people. But no matter what I could think of, that talking Teddy Ruxpin project kept coming back as the creepiest thing I've ever made. So instead of making something new, I decided to tweak the Teddy Ruxpin to make it more Halloween-y. For those of you that for some reason don't follow my channel religiously and have watched every second of the 500 videos that I've uploaded, a while ago I took one of those old Teddy Ruxpin dolls and rewired it up to an Arduino so that it could take any audio input and its mouth and eyes would move based on the audio input it was receiving. What I did at the time was connect it to an Amazon Alexa. I spelled it out so I wouldn't trigger anyone's Alexa device. Dang it! So what I want to do is have it sing a creepy Halloween song every time it detects motion. Let's start with the detecting motion bit. There are several different ways that electronics can detect motion. It can be through a camera, through an ultrasonic rangefinder, or through a passive infrared sensor. Most commonly, passive infrared sensors are used to detect motion because they're most reliable. In fact, they're so ubiquitous that if you didn't want to order a PIR sensor online, you could probably go to your hardware store, get a motion detecting light, and extract the PIR sensor from that. Okay, now we need something that we can connect the PIR sensor to, and whenever it detects motion, it plays a sound. For that, I'm going to be using my good friend RPI to detect the PIR. Most PIR sensors have 3 pins, one for power, one for ground, and one for data. We can connect these to the power pin, ground pin, and pin 11 respectively. Now on the Raspberry Pi, we can write some code that reads the data from the sensor, and if it's triggered, it tells the Pi to play a song. So I'm going to create a new Python program, and to get the PIR data, we're going to need to import the GPIO pin library. To play a sound file, we're going to be using Pygame for that. So set up the GPIO read mode and the pin that we're going to be using for this sensor, and then initiate Pygame and load the music wave file that you want to play. Wave file? Where did that come from? Okay, so Pygame only supports playing wave music files. Other Python libraries can support other music file types like MP3s, but Pygame is the one that I'm going with. So if you're following along with this project and you have an MP3 file that you want to use, then you can use a program called Audacity to trim and edit the MP3 file and then save it as a WAV file and transfer it to your Raspberry Pi. Alright, now we can say that if pin 11 detects motion, we can print a response and then play the song. Then we'll wait until the song has been played before we start detecting motion again. Now save it and let's run it when the Pi boots up by making it an executable and then adding it to the bottom of home/pi.bashrc file. I'm using an audio splitter to connect the sound from the Raspberry Pi to the Arduino and to the Teddy Ruxpin speaker. Now restart the Pi, wait for it to boot, and then test it out. Whenever the Pi detects motion, it should start playing a song. Yeesh. Hope you guys can sleep tonight. Just to let you know, this is one of my first projects where I've revisited a past project. And I'm thinking about updating more past projects. So, do you have any past projects that you'd like to see me update? Let me know in the comments below. If you have any ideas, you can submit or vote for your favorites at tinkernut.com/ideas. You can click here to watch more videos like this, and if you got any value out of my show and would like to give some value back, please feel free to donate at patreon.com/tinkernut. Alright, that's it for this tutorial. For more, go to youtube.com/tinkernut.